Muy buenos días de Costa Rica otra vez. We just got in from the fishing boat out here you see in the harbor, okay? We're a little late, so apologize. Bien, let's get right to it because we're very, very busy today. You see the picture up there, yes? That's Mexico, by the way, not Costa Rica, because those are the Aztecs, the Aztecas, all right? I would say the original Mexicans, yes? All right, Aztecas. Look it up. They're beautiful, beautiful people, and what a wonderful culture. So we're going to do capítulo 4, repaso, review. All right, and in that chapter we have the verb to go, ir, to go. Voy, vas, va, vamos, van. We also have stem changing verbs. All right, empezar, poder, pedir. We have the go verbs, digo, hago, pongo, tengo, traigo, and so on. And we have the verb ver, to see. Okay, veo, ves, ve, vemos, ven. You see on the bottom there, yes? Okay, well, without further ado, let's get right into this. The verb ir, to go. Okay, so you see, voy al cine. Okay, I'm going to the movies. No voy ahora. I'm not going to the movies. Put the no before the verb. All right, and vas al gimnasio. Are you going to the gym? Are you going to the gym? And then the next line down, okay? Vas, you go, because voy, vas, va, vamos, van. Yes, that's how we're moving through this, okay? So, vas conmigo, are you going with me? Okay, are you going with me? All right? Va Silvia al café? And you see in English, we say, is Sylvia going to the cafe? As opposed to Sylvia is going. That's a question. In the question, we put, is Sylvia? So it's a little different. That's why there are two arrows up there, okay? That's why there are two arrows. You see them, okay? Bien. And then move over to Silvia va al café. Silvia is going to the cafe. Next line down. Vamos. We're going. Vamos means let's go. It also means we're going. So, vamos esta noche. We're going tonight. Yes, we are going tonight. Or we go tonight. Okay? Like, when do we go? We go tonight. When are we going? We are going tonight. Both of those are parts of the translations of vamos. Then we see sí. Vamos esta noche. Yes, we're going tonight. Or we go tonight. Either one. And then vamos a correr. Now we're getting into the we're going to run. But this happens to be let's run. Vamos a comer. Let's run. Okay? You put the a in there. And we're going to get to that in the next slide. Okay? Let's run this afternoon. Vamos a correr esta tarde. And finally on this slide here, Elsa and Tito, good friends of mine. Yes, okay? They didn't come fishing this morning. All right? Elsa and Tito, okay, van al restaurante a la una. So Elsa and Tito are going to the restaurant at 1. And then finally, vamos ahora. Let's go now. Bien, moving along. Okay, we have ir plus a plus the infinitive. Let's run through these also because it's what's called an idiom in Spanish. So we have vas a nadar en el golfo. So that's you are going. Or are you going? I'm sorry, it's a question. Yes, I see the question marks because we know the upside down question marks tells us it's a question coming. So, are you going to swim in the Gulf? Vas a nadar en el Golfo. All right? And then, ella va a comer. You see the a there? The a is part of the expression, but it's not translated. It's not translated. Okay? Ella va a comer ahora. She's going to eat. And then you see Raquel. Okay, yes, Raquel y yo vamos a nadar mañana. We're going to swim tomorrow. Tito, here's Tito again, and Jose. Jose, he went fishing with me this morning. He was a super guy, yes. Okay, Tito and Jose van, because it's they. Van a estudiar en la biblioteca. They're going to study in the library. Remember, the a is not translated, but it's there. It has to be there, or it doesn't mean to be going to, followed by the infinitive. Whatever the infinitive says up there, okay, that's what you're going to do. Okay? El equipo va al gimnasio y va a jugar al béisbol. So the team, okay, is going to the gym and they're going to play volleyball. Van a jugar al voleibol. Okay? So there's the two. Va al gimnasio, a, to the, and then there's the va a, which is not translated. The a is not translated there. Bien. Muy bien. Okay, moving along. E to IE verbs. We have a sequence of spelling changes, all right? And we know from the text, looking at all of those words we have to learn, cerrar, etc., and all the OTUE, dormir, and so on. We've got to learn all those verbs and memorize all those verbs, because there's no easy way to say which verbs change. You just have to know who they are. And that's the E to IE, OTUE, and also the E to I. There are just a few of those. I've just mentioned a couple here. Pedir, repetir, decir, seguir, and conseguir. They all follow the same pattern. Okay? When I say they follow the same pattern, it's a stem change. So when you look at empezar or volver up there, the ODUE, you see the stem changes. So let's start with the stem. Empez, take off the AR, and bulb, okay? And then you put in the IE or the UE. So it's part of the spelling change of the stem of the verb. The OAS, A, amos, an, OS, E, emos, en, that stays the same. Okay? And you can see how it's done. Okay? Spend a little bit of time studying this slide. Yes? Okay. Moving along. Let's take a look at how we do this. So, querer, Querer, to love or to want. Okay? The yo form, I've highlighted the spelling change. So you see, yo quiero, I want or I love. Yo quiero Taco Bell, like the old commercials used to be. Okay? Tú quieres ir? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? So you see the IE there. Okay, so the spelling change takes place in the yo form, the tu form, and the él, ella, usted, or the first, second, and third person singular forms. Él quiere, ella quiere, usted quiere. Now, move over to the right, and you see queremos up there. Queremos in red, okay? There is no change in queremos, in the most form, because we've got amos, hemos, and imos. There's no change in the most form. But we move down a little farther to ellos, which is the plural of el. Ellos quieren. Yes, there is a change. So I've put the little diagram up. I call it the boot, or Michael Jordan's sneaker, or something, whatever. Okay, it's just a little diagram to help you keep it in mind that the most form does not change. And finally, let's do poder. Puedo. Okay? Yo puedo. I can. Poder also means to be able. Okay? So yo puedo comer. I can eat. I am able to eat. Yo puedo nadar. I can swim, or I am able to swim. If you remember to be able, you'll remember that after poder, we're always going to have the infinitive. Okay? So yo puedo, tú puedes, él puede, ella puede, usted puede. But you see, podemos does not change. I just said there is no change in the most form. The most form does not change. Amos, hemos, imos. And then finally, ellos pueden, ellas pueden, ustedes pueden. Hopefully this has been helpful. Muy bien. Adios. And I'm going to go eat some lunch now. We didn't catch any fish. Okay? Adios.